coverage you can count on. KOMU 8 News starts now.
Earlier day across mid-Missouri, at least it's sunny. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jim Reek.
And I'm Monica Harkins. However, Matt says there's a chance of frost tonight. Let's check in with him to get the latest.
Yeah, frost advisories have been posted for parts of the viewing area, but right now it's sunny, 57 degrees, a little bit cooler than we were yesterday, but not too bad, and it's breezy as well. Winds out of the west at 18 miles per hour. As we go through the evening hours, those winds are going to start to calm down, eventually staying out of the west and southwest at about 5 miles per hour as we head into the 10 o'clock hour. Temperatures dropping with a few clouds moving in, 53 degrees at 7 o'clock. 11, we're down to 45 degrees, and we'll continue to fall into the middle 30s and lower 30s as we go through the overnight hours. That's why we have frost advisories in effect for a good chunk of our viewing area through 9 a.m. Saturday. Make sure you bring those plants inside. I'm tracking rain and snow chances for the weekend coming up.
Thanks, Matt. Here's what's happening right now. A fire has destroyed a home in Claysville. Here's video from the scene. The home's gardener was the first to notice the fire. The gardener and the owner tried to put the fire out with a hose before calling the fire department. Nobody was injured.
Crews continue making progress on runway repairs at the Columbia Regional Airport. Crews continue to lay asphalt around the runway intersection. Also on the agenda, painting new stripes at the same location. The city says the project is still on schedule. COU closed Tuesday to iron out the bump where the runways meet on the north side of the airport. Both pilots and passengers complained the bump was a safety factor. Recent stats from MoDOT show during the past 5 years, 3,000 Missourians were injured in work zone crashes. KOMU 8's Garrett Jones is live in Columbia with more on today's event to raise drivers' awareness at those work sites.
Well, Republican State Senator Mike Bernstetter and employees met at a work site in Jefferson City today as part of National Work Zone Safety Week. He recently introduced an addition to the Move Over law, which requires Missouri drivers to switch lanes if possible near work sites. Bernstetter added a proposal that would take away a driver's license if he or she hits a worker. An employee from American Water Company, who has lots of workers on the road, says Missourians have to pull their weight in keeping workers safe.
Getting the job done is one thing, but safety is our main key aspect. And we need the public's help on that.
While at the site earlier today, I saw someone texting and driving, and also an 18-wheeler came by and knocked out a low-lying power line. So safe to say this reminder was useful for Missouri drivers. In Columbia, Garrett Jones, KOMU 8 News.
The Lincoln University commencement will be back at Dwight T. Reed Stadium after students made it clear that's where they wanted it. Students made a change.org petition to have the ceremony moved from the Recreation Center. The petition said it is imperative that our future alumni leave Lincoln University campus with a great taste in their mouth about their esteemed university. The petition received 527 signatures.
MU's ROTC class was treated to a special training exercise this morning. Cadets got air support from a Chinook helicopter. It flew in from Overland Park, Kansas to pick up the cadets. It's a rarity for cadets to get this hands-on experience. Lieutenant Colonel Gary Kerr played a large part in organizing the flight. Battalion Commander Kimberly Wood says she was grateful for the opportunity.
Not every ROTC program gets to do this. Our colonel pulled a lot of strings so that we'd be able to see what it's like in an active duty environment with real equipment that we don't necessarily always get day to day for labs and during training during the school year.
The Mizzou cadets partnered with cadets from Truman and Lincoln University for today's training. As the Border Patrol continues to deal with a growing number of migrant detentions, the Trump administration is considering new policies that are getting a lot of criticism from Democrats. NBC's Blaine Alexander reports.
President Trump eyeing an even harder line on immigration, announcing on Twitter his administration is giving strong considerations to a policy that would bus undocumented immigrants who have been detained to so-called sanctuary cities and release them.
They want more people in their sanctuary cities. Well, we'll give them more people. We can give them a lot. We can give them an unlimited supply
His announcement contradicting his own Homeland Security Department, which just hours earlier told NBC News this was a suggestion that was floated and rejected, which ended any further discussion. A source tells NBC News the idea that this would be done as political retaliation is, quote, absolutely ridiculous. But in his tweet, the president cited Democrats' unwillingness to change what he calls very dangerous immigration laws.
Just another notion that is unworthy of the presidency of the United States and disrespectful of the challenges that we face as a country, as a people, to address who we are, a nation of immigrants.
The president has long slammed sanctuary cities, mostly Democratic areas across the country that limit their cooperation with federal immigration enforcement and protect undocumented immigrants from deportation. Cities like Oakland, California.
These are human beings, families, children. To use them as political pawns in a game of vindictiveness just takes this administration to a whole new low level.
A former Homeland Security official tells NBC News the idea was rejected because it was, quote, so illegal. Blaine Alexander, NBC News, Washington.
The president said today he will send more troops to the border. It comes as NBC News learned exclusively advisors have recently discussed the idea of having the military build and run tent camps for migrants.
Officials say the Pentagon has not received a formal request for additional support from the U.S. military on the southern border, but Acting Defense Secretary Patrick Shanahan says he expects the Defense Department will still provide it. A Pentagon spokesperson says the military currently has about 3,000 active duty and 2,000 National Guard members assisting in the border effort. There is a big backup of delivery trucks at the border after the Trump administration reassigned inspectors. Those inspectors are instead working with the surge of migrant families. Some truck drivers are waiting in line for days, many sleeping in their vehicles. Business leaders say they are starting to worry about the economy as they struggle to get products to American grocery stores and manufacturers.
Vice President Mike Pence toured flood-damaged homes and farms in the Midwest today. He met farmers along the Missouri River at the Iowa-Nebraska border. Pence got a first-hand look at the widespread damage left behind. He says the federal government stands with the Midwest. Coming up, Alexa, are you listening to me? A journalism lawyer explains the legality of Amazon's eavesdropping.
Plus, a child at the Mall of America taken to the hospital. We'll tell you exactly what officials say happened today, coming up.
And we've seen sunshine through the day, but cloud cover to our south moves in starting tomorrow. I'm tracking that in my full forecast later on.
And you're taking a live look over West Central Missouri on this Friday afternoon. It's 5:06. This is KOMU 8 News, first at 5. Coverage you can count on.
Meal is America's game, so let's celebrate National Grilled Cheese Day.
Double cheese, please.
That's it.
Weeknights at 6:30 on KOMU 8.
I grew up working on my grandparents' farm, so I know what a hard day's work looks like. And you can bet that farming and weather go hand in hand. It takes long hours, but I love every second of it. That's why I show up every day, ready to take on the storm and provide a forecast you can count on.
Track storms wherever you are. Download the free KOMU 8 Weather and Traffic app. Brought to you by University Subaru.
I believe if you want a procedure done right, you go with someone who's done a lot of them.
I believe in teamwork. That makes two of us.
Make it three.
I believe in caring for every little breath.
I believe in Boone.
I believe.
I believe in Boone.
We believe in Boone.
The touch can mean so much. I believe in Boone.
It's FFO Home Spring Clearance with added discount coupons for even greater savings. Big Man Power Recliner, just $6.98. And take an extra $50 off. Feature-packed dual power reclining sectional, $25.98. And take an added $200 off. You can save up to an extra $1,000 depending on your purchase. That makes our everyday low prices an even bigger deal. Come in and see just how much you get for your home furnishing dollars through April 15th. Amazing spring coupon savings at FFO Home.
2 mid-Missouri locations. Thousands of vehicles at your fingertips. All in one place. JoeMuckensFord.com. 7 days a week on the lot or online. Browse our entire inventory of new and pre-owned vehicles. Get pre-approved for a loan or lease. Receive an appraisal for your trade-in on any device, at any time. Thousands to pick with just one click. ShowMarkinsFord.com.
The First Alert Weather Cam is brought to you by the law firm of Harper, Evans, Wade, and Nettemeyer. We will fight for you.
News broke yesterday. Smart speakers like Amazon's Alexa may know more about your personal life than you'd think. The in-home and office devices are feeding your conversations to Amazon's cloud while you go about your day. KMU8's Shelby Lofton joins us in studio with an expert's opinion and consumer's take on the issue.
The tech giant says it's keeping its products up to date, but some consumers are feeling out of the loop. I spoke to a legal expert. She says companies like Amazon aren't doing enough to be transparent with their customers.
Alexa, do you feel like you're invading my privacy?
Sorry, I'm not sure about that. Well, Alexa is listening, but apparently Alexa is also making it possible for other people to listen in.
Amazon has a global team that listens, records, and transcribes conversations from their smart speakers. Amazon says your smart speaker only listens to your conversations after a wake word like Alexa, Amazon, computer, or Echo is detected. So if I said, Alexa, are you listening?
I only listen after you say the wake word.
She is. In a statement to KOMU, a spokesman for Amazon said, quote, "This information helps us train our speech recognition and natural language understanding systems so Alexa can better understand your requests and ensure the service works well for everyone. We have strict technical and operational safeguards and have a zero-tolerance policy for the abuse of our system." Benjamin Borden owns the speaker.
I do have an Alexa. I think they're actually really cool.
He says it's only hearing the chaos in his house.
You cannot stick boogers in your mouth like that. That's not okay.
Some people might just choose not to use the technology at all.
It feels like bad Big Brother stuff to me.
Professor Sandy Davidson believes the eavesdropping is an invasion of privacy.
I think there's an irony here, too. Jeff Bezos.
So I asked Alexa about it.
Federal prosecutors in New York are planning to meet with Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos about his allegations that the National Enquirer tried to blackmail him with help from Saudi Arabia. Intrusion into seclusion. That is not good. That is a violation of our privacy, and it's something that can be the subject of a lawsuit.
Now, there is a way to stop your smart speakers from listening to your personal information and sharing it. If you have Amazon's Alexa, go to the Speakers app on your phone. Tap the menu button on the top left of your screen, select Alexa Account, hit Alexa Privacy, manage how your data improves Alexa, and turn off the Help Develop New Features and Use Messages to Improve Transcriptions button. This should give you more control over what information of yours Amazon can share. In the studio, I'm Shelby Lofton, KOMU8 News.
Temperatures are in the 50s across the region right now. We'll be in the 50s again tomorrow, but 40s on Sunday before 70s return. I'll track it coming up.
Mattress blowout and American Freight mattress sets starting at $49 each piece. All mattress sets come factory wrap price, hundreds below MSRP, and included manufacturer warranty. Take an extra 20% off all 2018 Simmons Beauty Rest mattresses and save up to $260. Save over $400 on the Dream Sleep. Save over $500 on the Resort Gold. Take it home today for $50 with low easy payments. Try it before you buy it. Free layaway, same-day delivery ends April 30th. On Paris Road in Columbia.
I don't really want you anymore, and what you told me isn't how it truly is. Plus, my life has changed, and I don't know what to do.
Timeshare owners, does this sound like you and your timeshare? If so, Omni Ellis invites you to a free group seminar in your area. Omni Ellis has already helped over 15,000 people legally cancel their timeshare. Join us and other timeshare owners for our free group seminar in your area. Call 1-800-BREAKUP for exact times and to RSVP. That's 1-800-BREAKUP.
It's FFO Home Spring Clearance with added discount coupons for even greater savings. Big Man Power Recliner, just $6.98, and take an extra $50 off. See just how much you get for your home furnishing dollars through April 15 at FFO Home.
For 50 years, Cracker Barrel has been making folks feel right at home with meals like home-style country fried steak, grandma's sampler, and our signature chicken and dumplings. So come on home to what you love. Come on home to Cracker Barrel.
Closed captioning of KOMU8 News is brought to you by Bob McCosh, a KOMU8 Salute to Service partner.
Right now, save 11% on everything at Menards. It's the perfect time for a kitchen update. Explore all the beautiful cabinets on display and find the style that's right for your home, knowing you can save 11% on all of it. Complement your cabinets with new Riverstone quartz countertop. Complete the project with the perfect faucet, backsplash, and floor for your new kitchen. And save 11% on everything. Now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
We left behind a war-torn planet in search of a place to call home.
After all this time, I never realized what he was.
There's something my dad wanted me to know. This is the end of Noah's story. Not until I get some answers. Not until I know the truth.
Roswell, New Mexico. All new this Tuesday at 9, 8 Central on the CW.
Minnesota police say someone pushed a child from the 3rd floor of the Mall of America today. Police say a 24-year-old man is in custody. The child was taken to the hospital with what police call significant injuries. Witnesses told police the man ran off after pushing the child. The police chief says he does not believe there was any relationship between the man and the child's family.
Southwest Airlines is altering its summer flight schedule to account for the absence of Boeing 737 MAX jets. The FAA grounded the planes in March after one crashed, killing everyone on board. That happened less than 6 months after another Boeing 737 crashed. Southwest is extending the schedule changes through August. Officials are investigating the plane's automatic safety system, which is thought to have led to both crashes that together killed 346 people.
All right, let's get a check of our weather forecast right now and a look over the Lake of the Ozarks. A lot of sunshine. That will not be the case by this time tomorrow as cloud cover is going to be increasing through the day. Right now it's 57 degrees at the Columbia Regional Airport. Winds out of the west-southwest at 18 miles per hour. We are very dry as well with humidity around 30%. Looking at our tempcast through the evening, by 9 o'clock we'll fall into the lower 50s and eventually tonight into the middle to lower 30s across the region. 36 our low temperature here in Columbia, 38 in Jefferson City, 39 down towards the Lake of the Ozarks, but 34 over in Brunswick. And because those temperatures will be in those lower to middle 30s, we do have a frost advisory in effect from Brunswick to Marshall and Sedalia, all the way from Columbia into Fulton, Mexico, Herman, Troy, Bowling Green as well, all included in this. So if you have any sensitive plants outside, it's a good idea to cover them, or even better, bring them inside for the overnight hours as frost is likely to develop. This frost advisory is in effect until 9 a.m. tomorrow. Satellite and radar shows clear skies across the region, but you can see some cloud cover off to our south. That is all advancing ahead of our next low pressure system. This will start to move into the area tomorrow, and it's going to give us the chance of not only some rain, but some snowflakes as well before temperatures warm back up. It is a roller coaster ride of weather here in mid-Missouri. Our average high for this time of the year, 65 degrees. We've reached the middle to upper 50s once again tomorrow with cloud cover increasing through the day. Sunday is much cooler, highs back into the 40s. But look what happens as we head into Monday. 70 degrees, 78 on Tuesday, and 73 on Wednesday with thunderstorms possible across the region. Let's track it for you hour by hour on Precipcast. Saturday morning, starting the day with a lot of sunshine, but that cloud cover is going to continue to increase as we go through the day. Rain starts to move in as well. I think anytime after 4 or 5 o'clock, we'll look at the potential for rain in our southern counties. That continues to move in, and it's a widespread rain as well. Then as we head into Sunday morning, notice that we start to see a mix across the region. Temperatures above freezing, which is a good thing. We're not going to see many problems. thunderstorms, but rain is going to be mixed from snow from about 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Think back to a few weeks ago when we saw rain and that snow. It was moderate to heavy, but it didn't accumulate. I think we're looking at a similar situation here with a warm ground and temperatures above freezing. Accumulation is not expected. Then this pushes out of here through our day Sunday, and by the evening, I think the sun comes out before temperatures warm up. In terms of rainfall totals we're expecting, I think areas along and south of I-70 could see up to an inch of rain, with locally higher amounts down across southeast parts of the state of up to 2 inches of rain. So this could be an efficient rainmaker across the area. 36 our low temperature for tonight, mostly clear skies. Winds out of the west at 6 to 12 miles per hour. Those westerly winds do continue for tomorrow. 57 degrees with that afternoon cloud cover across the region. Rain becoming likely overnight. Then as we head into Sunday, that rain and snow mix in the morning again. No problems expected, and then the pendulum swings in the other direction. Temperatures back into the lower 70s on Monday, the upper 70s on Tuesday, and we'll watch chances of thunderstorms for Wednesday.
Thanks, Matt. Researchers have another tip for kicking the habit. Coming up, how it depends on who you work with.
Ahead for us, the new airline cancellations expected as we head into the summer travel season. We'll tell you why. And our interview with Cindy McCain, who reflects on her late husband, John McCain, and civility in Washington. All ahead on Night.
If you love surprises, you've got to get to Crane's. We've got great items for every hobby and a few things that are surprising. Crane's Country Store in beautiful downtown Williamsburg. Boots, bullets, breeches, baloney.
Construction work can be dangerous. Keeping everyone safe is a big responsibility, and it adds pressure when you work with your family. That's my son out there. You can bet I'm going to do everything I can to keep him and the rest of my crew safe. Notifying Missouri One Call to have the dig site marked before I start digging is an essential part of every job. It's just common sense. Be safe. Always call or click before you dig.
Dig safely, it's the law.
What is the ultimate? The ultimate in service? Always VIP, before, during, and after the sale. The ultimate in sales. Award-winning team. The ultimate driving machine. Refined adrenaline. Powered to new heights. Influence the influencers. And now, introducing the largest BMW ever built. The first ever BMW X7 xDrive 40i. We want your business. 1900 I-70 Drive Southwest. Distinctively different. Drewing Automotive.
This is the KOMU 8 Cares Calendar.
This Saturday, clean up Columbia with local residents to make our city a more beautiful place. Get a group together and enjoy lunch after at Twin Lakes Recreation Area. Also on Saturday, head to Show Me Mizzou Day. Explore Missouri's flagship university through more than 100 events for people of all ages. Admission is free, but registration is encouraged.
This KOMU 8 Cares Calendar is brought to you by Bob McCosh, a KOMU 8 Salute to Service partner.
I'm Lester Holt. Join me for NBC Nightly News at 5:30, followed by KOMU 8 News at 6. Coverage you can count on.
Wheel of Fortune, weeknights at 6:30 on KOMU 8.
A new study suggests that couples who smoke together should try quitting together. British researchers followed over 200 smokers as well as their partners for 16 weeks. Nearly half of the significant others were also smokers. The couples who both smoked had a higher success rate of quitting at the end of the study compared to the smokers who tried to quit on their own. Next time you're at the gym, you may want to focus on muscle power and not just muscle strength. Doing activities such as climbing stairs or rising from a chair requires power, while holding or pushing a heavy object requires strength. Those who had more muscle power were likely to live longer. Experts say the best way to increase your muscle power is to choose multiple exercises for the upper and lower body. The key to a longer life may be as simple as moving more. Swedish researchers followed over 300,000 adults for 20 years. Those who increased their daily activity were less likely to suffer an early death. Experts say you don't need to hit the gym every day to reap the benefits. Thank goodness. It could be as simple as taking the stairs instead of the elevator or parking farther away from the store.
A recap of one of our top stories, the final check of the forecast when we come back.
Coming up tomorrow on KOMU 8 News Today.
Saturday starts off with a lot of sunshine across the region, but cloud cover and rain chances are going to increase into the afternoon and evening. I'll track rain hour by hour for you. Plus, we'll have the latest news from around mid-Missouri and the world. Wake up with us on KOMU 8 News today.
Great days begin with great mornings. KOMU 8 News today, Saturday at 6 and 9 a.m.
Need glasses now? We have a lens lab in every store and can make them for you in as little as 30 minutes.
2 pairs start at just $38.71, and 91% of our glasses are ready the same day. No one makes glasses faster than iMart Express.
Did you know the extreme climate changes create ideal conditions for pests to enter your home year-round? That's why Rottler offers the signature pest control program. So call for a free inspection at Rottler. We know Columbia pests because we know Columbia best.
A call goes unanswered. Most of the time, it means nothing. But sometimes,
I started to think the really bad things.
it's everything we fear. An all-new Dateline, tonight at 10.
I can't believe BTS is going to be dancing on this stage. I'm camping out on this stage until BTS gets here.
Emma, I don't know if you have time for this because you're hosting the show, so.
Whatever, Beck. You friggin' host.
For real? I can host? You let me host the show for you?
You're a person, not a credit score. But sometimes your score gets in the way of the things you want to do. Personal consumer loans through NetCredit help you borrow up to $10,000. And you can check if you're eligible on netcredit.com without affecting your credit score. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan. Visit netcredit.com today.
University Subaru believes every animal deserves a safe home. That's why we're a proud sponsor of KOMU 8's Pet Corner.
Hey everyone, stay in Pet Corner with me. I have Duke, and Duke is only 6 months old. Still just a big cat here, as you can see, a big kitten. And Duke still has quite a bit of energy, and also he loves to play with other toys and even other cats and dogs. Gets along with them too. Loves to cuddle with humans of all ages. You can learn more about Duke at cmhspets.org or call 573-443-PETS for more from the Central Missouri Humane Society.
Recapping one of our top stories, a legal expert weighs in on the news that some smart speakers are listening and recording your conversations. KOMU8's Shelby Lofton is here.
Amazon's Alexa speakers are programmed to send everything it hears to the cloud, but this only happens if the user says a wake word like Alexa or Amazon. A legal expert told me she thinks Amazon should do more than tell their customers how to disable the sharing features. She says she thinks this story will result in more lawsuits. She says the invasion of privacy is ironic considering Amazon's CEO's recent scandal alleging the National Enquirer invaded his privacy. I'll have more at 6. In the studio, I'm Shelby Lofton, KOMU 8 News.
Now here's a look at what we're following for KOMU 8 News at 6. There's a slew of road work across mid-Missouri next week.
What you need to know to stay on time, that's coming up at 6. Matt.
And looking at your forecast for tomorrow, we'll start the day with temperatures in the 30s. That's why we do have a frost advisory in place. By the afternoon, we're in the 50s, increasing cloud cover with rain moving in as we head into the evening hours. Then by Sunday morning, a few flakes could mix in with that rain.
What happened to spring?
What happened?
It's going to be here by Monday, back near 70 again.
All right. We'll accept that. That's our time for now. Thanks for joining us.
On air, online, on Facebook, on Twitter, on the News app, and the Weather app. KOMU 8 News. Coverage you can count on.
It's time to turn heads in a Toyota. Turn up your traction in the 4Runner with available four-wheel drive. Turn up your power in the Tundra with an iForce 5.7-liter V8 engine. Turn up your adrenaline in the Tacoma with available crawl control. This spring, turn up the heat in a Toyota. Lease a new 2019 Tacoma for $239 per month or get $1,000 customer cash on Tacoma. Find yours at buyatoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
We are a AAA family. I was introduced through my family. My husband was introduced through his family. We had the same insurance company for a long time, and we were fed up with paying a lot of money. We decided to go check out AAA insurance. We were shocked of how much we would save.
Switch to AAA insurance today, and you could save an average of $508 on auto insurance. Compare that to Geico, State Farm, even Allstate. Call now for your free auto insurance quote to find out how much you could save.
By switching to AAA insurance and bundling our insurance policies, we're able to save over $450. The savings that we get through AAA insurance enables us to do more of what we love. More gas in our car for driving up north to go camp. You do s'mores. You can't lose the s'mores. Yeah.
To find out how much you could save by switching to AAA insurance,